Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for a new unboxing and review. Today it's Spider-Man the new red and blue suit. It's the last figure from No Way Home that I was waiting for. It was also my most anticipated one. First, because it's my favorite Tom Holland suit, even though it only gets a few seconds of screen time. Second, because we finally get a brand new Tom Holland Headsculpt. It's been a long time coming. And third, because there's a diorama base with the deluxe version. I can't wait to open this. You know the drill. First, I'll talk about the box. Even though we only get to see this suit after the multiverse stuff happens, we get the same box design as the other Spider-Man No Way Home figures, which means you have a Mystic Arts portal opening up, with Doc Ock's tentacles coming out of it, Green Goblin's pumpkin bomb, and Electro's lightning. At the center you have this beautiful promotional drawing of the character, and if you pay attention there are some snowflakes falling down here, here, and here. On the sides you have two photos of the actual figure, and at the back you get the usual product information. When you remove the first part of the box, you have a window box where you can see the figure, and at the back the name of the character with the Spider-Man logo. So let's open this and talk about the accessories. It's a Spider-Man figure, so you get the usual stuff in terms of accessories, plus this fantastic diorama base. The base is a snowy rooftop of a New York building. To recreate that NYC vibe you need some elements, and this base has all of them. A ladder, a red brick chimney, an air conduct, the top of a double-hung window, and a rooftop ledge. Lots of details there and a great paint app. The cherry on the cake is the snow. They found a type of material that really makes you feel that it's snow. It actually feels dense. However, don't touch the snow parts too much, as there will be small grains left on your fingers. Like sand, it's rough and it gets everywhere, if you get the reference. It's honestly the best Spider-Man base we've ever got, at least in my opinion. It's big enough for it to be imposing, but not too big either, so it doesn't take too much space in your collection. The base comes with a dynamic stand, so be careful with that. I'll drop a link to my video on how to avoid damaging your figures with a dynamic stand in the description down below. With that kind of base, you don't need the stand. You can find plenty of poses where a figure can stand on the base without any help. Then he has 10 hands. I love that Spider-Man figures always come with a lot of hands. This gives you plenty of possibilities for display. He comes with a pair of fist hands, a pair of gesture hands, another pair of gesture hands, one hand to hold a string of spider web, one hand to hold the mask, and two web shooting hands. As usual, you can remove the bottom part and insert web shooters there. Once you have installed the web shooters, you can insert the strings of spider web. Speaking of that, you get the usual 6 strings of spiderweb and an open spiderweb effect. There's also a fabric mask to use when you display the figure with the Tom Holland Headsculpt. As usual with Tom Holland Spider-Man figures, you get 4 different pairs of interchangeable Spider-Man eyes. Like I said at the beginning of my review, it's my favorite Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. This one is more simple and uses the classic Spider-Man colors. It still has the MCU aesthetic while taking inspiration from both The Amazing Spider-Man and The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I love the vibrant shade of blue chosen here. It really pops. Because it is a Spider-Man figure, I recommend not leaving your figure in the same action pose for a long period of time. Otherwise, the suit will be damaged. Even the instruction sheet tells you that. Since Peter Parker made the suit by himself, I like what they did with the stitching there. It's more visible. I recently reviewed the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man figure, which had an awfully visible seam line, so I looked closely at this one and it is so much better. The stitching also ends at the front, but it's barely visible because they made a better work at hiding it. It's closer to the web line, which allows the seam to blend with the web line. That's how you do it. The separation between the neck and the rest of the figure is quite visible, but the web lines do align, so it's not really shocking or annoying. The sleeves tend to let the end joint visible, so what I recommend here is to pull them back when you change the ends or when you change the pose. It should do the trick, at least it works for me. In terms of articulation, the head can look up, look down, and look on each side. You can move the arms like this. Like this. You can move the hands. You can also move the torso. You can move the legs. Like this. Like this. And you can move the feet. Hot Toys reused Yuli Choi's Headsculpt quite a few times. There is no denying that it was an amazing one, but we needed an upgrade, and we finally got it. This brand new Headsculpt was made by Taiyo Kang and painted by GC Hong. It's absolute perfection. I mean, look at this, it looks exactly like Tom Holland. No notes, just perfection. Undoubtedly, this is the ultimate Tom Holland Headsculpt. Plus, the earth sculpture is also on point, everything is perfect. On top of that, this one also has the separate rolling eyeballs feature. This couldn't get any better. To move the eyes, you simply have to remove the head from the neck and use this little tool. Like for Toby and Andrew, they made the neck with the skin visible and a part of the suit, so it actually is accurate. This is the first time they do this with a Tom Holland figure. In terms of articulation, you can look up, you can also look down, and look on each side. So now let's see some poses. The new red and blue suit is the ultimate Tom Holland Spider-Man figure. It comes with a fantastic diorama base and a perfect headsculpt. Thanks again for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!